Today's video, I have another live breakdown match commentary for you guys to enjoy. But before we get into it, just want to update you guys for those that's interested in joining any beta playtest for ESG, especially for PlayStation 5 that we are currently doing. You guys can check out the link down below in the description for the signups. Also, if you guys want to communicate with me, best bet is to join the Discord, which I will also have a link down below in the description for you guys to join. So, back on College Football 25 as we're heading into our third match of the season. Once again, I'm going to be playing probably one game a day now, not grinding anymore. There's really no point. Also, this person I'm currently playing, I have played them in the past numerous times. This is the first time I've seen him with this team. He is pretty good. But coming back off ESG, I was kind of sluggish in this match. I was playing this game like I was playing ESG, so it was a rough start heading into this one. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So right off the bat, my opponent loves to run cover 3 or the loop blitz, but he didn't actually loop blitz me. He was cross manning the left linebacker and using the right for a cross matchup, as you guys see right here. Left linebacker is manned up with the tight end, and he would cover the running back. So he pretty much sat in this, had two containments, and just depending on his D tackle to block shed and get a sack on me. So I end up scrambling right here. And then this was pretty much what we done all game. Both of us was just sitting in the same thing and not really doing too much or anything too crazy. This was kind of a odd match because it felt like a labbing match, and this is my first match getting back into it after playtesting in the beta for ESG, so I was kind of rusty, but I wasn't doing anything too special. So for the most part, usually in these situations, I would just scramble a lot, but for some reason, I was just sitting in the same play, doing the same thing, nothing too crazy, and I was just having a rough start. So you guys see all the space. I ended up finally taking off, but I had that ESG mentality where I'm just running straight into the defender and expecting to break the tackle, and he went for a user strip, so it was guaranteed for him to get this, and this was my fault for not sliding. So I end up turning the ball over. He gets his first possession, and this is another video for those that complain, oh, why you send loop blitz, this and that. Well, I'm gonna showcase how very easy, once again, it's able to be stopped. So my opponent sat in this tight doubles, kind of like a bunch set for both receivers to be tied up. I call it double tights, and it's great against this defense because you just do a bunch of crossing and short routes, and it's easy to beat the loop blitz. And you guys are going to see how my opponent ends up blocking his running back afterwards. After this play happens, I end up getting pressure on him. And look at the difference. He blocks his running back, picks up the loop blitz linebacker. And then he starts hitting me with short routes. So like I said, this game felt like a lab match, like a practice match. He was just practicing different stuff, working my defense. I wasn't really doing anything crazy on defense. Like I said, this is all I was doing. And look how perfectly he's able to pick up the blitzing loop player on this play. And then just as time, he's able to find routes downfield. He ends up scoring. So it's that simple. I don't know why a lot of people are complaining about the blitz in general. It's so easy to adjust to. It's just 100% of people do not make simple basic adjustments, especially when it comes to blocking. So right here, he ends up having the block shed by D tackle. Like I said, usually I would take off because it's just easy yards to scramble. And I don't know what I was doing throughout this match. Um, right here, cover 3 beater, double post routes. I was waiting for square to get open, and just like the last play, as you guys see it right here, I ended up running it, but of course I didn't have enough time. Square would be wide open in the corner of the end zone for an easy one play touchdown. I'll do it again on the next play, and by the time I throw it, he kind of stops. I guess he collided with the man up slot receiver by the safety, and usually this would have been the pick, but I got very fortunate to come down with this grab. Continuing on, just got him beat on the cross man and who he's picking up. So he tried to lurk me here. You see where his user linebacker is. Tries to play the running back, comes off of him, plays the backside receiver on the drag. So this is where I was making audibles, slight audibles with my route adjustments because I was just doing the same play over and over. I wasn't rerouting anybody. So I had a levels concept, but I also had a Texas route for a crossing concept. So I had a low, mid to top read. So I had a post by R1, deep crosser by X, tight end, and then a backside drag by circle, and then Texas route by the running back. Because he was doing the same exact thing, I had to mix it up a little bit. So I end up scoring with these, tying up the score, back on defense, and you guys see how he picks up the loop blitz every single time. I wasn't sending it left or, changing it which way he's going to come. I just kept sending it to the right side because he was sitting in the same offense. I was just going to sit in the same defense. But he hits me with a bunch of post corner routes, double drag routes, double crossing routes. I mean, it was easy for him to just work my defense because I wasn't doing anything special. So I kept doing it. You guys see that he's just picking up every time. This is all you got to do. It frustrates me when you guys don't do anything that's this basic to stop stuff and you guys complain, oh, why you gotta do it every single time? Like, come on, bro, it's not that hard to make adjustments. Anyways, he had a lot of bailout moments like this. Like, I'm trying to make an easy pick. We end up getting a spot, and then for some odd reason, very odd reason, 2nd and 10, and he decides to punt the ball. I'm like, what the heck? So this is when I was like, yeah, he's just laughing because he knows in the past I beat him multiple times. But like I said, this is the first time I've seen him use a trash team to compete against me. It's usually Alabama or some tier 1 team. Then I gave the ball right back to him. I was trying to swerve him. I didn't think he was going to click on, so I was trying to manipulate the AI. And then this is happening right before the first half finishes. He's trying to get some points. But you guys see the amount of time he has, and he was just fortunate enough to have time and make plays, get himself downfield and work my defense. Even though I wasn't doing anything special, like I was giving up seams, I wasn't manning up anybody except my linebacker, and I just used the middle of the field. So I get him to go backwards on the flag, then get a big sack, and then 3rd and goal. He's looking. I was hoping for a pick. It switched me to the wrong person. I was hoping I was going to be switched to the underneath. Switches me to the overtop DB. And of course, you guys see the results of that. Then he had a very long field goal, which he was able to get, which shocked me right before the half finishes. And then I tried my go-to luck because he's starting to man up the safeties, but on this play he didn't man them up. But I knew I had a mismatch with the speed. Usually this is a touchdown, and of course my guy wants to freaking jump up and dive to make this catch when he could just easily ran and caught the ball in stride. So second half kicks off, he gets first possession, and you know was doing a little bit better this time. I thought this was an easy user pick as I'm getting more used to the switch sticking. I never switch stick, so you guys see right here I switch stick as soon as he throws the ball. But yeah, I never switch stick because sometimes it just messes me up. 2nd 18, get a big sack. 3rd and 33, checks it down for a few pickup, punts me the ball. Then I was struggling. I started to switch up some things, so I ended up getting into a different formation, but gave him the same lookout trips. But the alignment was a little bit different. Had the running back on the right side this time, and then instead of having the tight end, I had our receivers because he was running adjustments for the safeties to man up with the outside receivers because I wasn't doing anything different. That's what he ended up adjusting, and that led to him trying to guard the middle, and that's just easy money every single time. So me just doing slight adjustments, I mean, based off somebody that's really not doing anything crazy, it's easy to adjust and beat. And then he got a big play, gets downfield, and ends up scoring. I'm like, okay, now it's becoming a little bit of a difficult match. Now, all game, I didn't really run the ball until now. I was just trying to chew clock, getting field goal range and probably tie up the game. But once I got near the red zone, I was like, yeah, I can just waste time and end up scoring late to win this game. So that's what I end up doing right here. I'm just going to scramble, pick up the first down, risk it, and able to a little bit more time and ended up scoring. So all I got to worry about is him because the way the game was going, he was just going to throw short passes, and that's what he continued to do. Now I did change out my defense to just a basic cover three nickel and just do simple basic adjustments. And all I wanted to do was make him throw short, waste time, but he made some big plays like here. And then um, once again, he was having time with even just four basic pass rushers, which shocked me. Nobody was block shitting, so he was just having elite pass blocking time. So he was getting downfield. He wasted his last time out. Then right here, he ends up dropping a crucial catch, but stops the time. Now, he still has at least two plays basically to chuck and pray to win this game. Now, he's making his adjustments, right? And as the time runs out, he gets a flag. Now, the timer's paused because he had a drop pass, right? This is where the game kind of BS for him and bailed me out because he ends up getting a flag. I guess he went to audible again, but the time was up. Got the flag. It was delay of a game. I click accept to push him back, and then the game just randomly ends when he had time to continue on. So I don't know what happened there, but I got basically bailed out. Even though if he, had a chance, he probably wouldn't have gotten it, but you never know because BS happens. But that BS happens. So once again, if you guys are looking to sign up for the beta playtest, for future beta playtests with ESG, the sign up link is down below in the description. And also, it would be in my Discord. So if you guys are looking forward to join the Discord, it would be there. Link is down below in the description as well. Other than that, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. More to come. And I will see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.